Hey guys, another video from the car here, and this time I wanted to talk about the television series Walking Dead. I got Netflix, I don't know, about a month or so ago, and one of the first things I watched was season 1 and then season 2 of The Walking Dead. Funny how I've done this in the past where I think I did this with Jericho, where it was available online. Now, Jericho, I got the DVDs from a friend. And when I had the whole series in front of me, I basically watched it all continuously, watched several in one day, and then obviously you got to sleep and go to work, interact with your wife and kids. So anyway, I watched that series all the way through as well, which I think tells something about the quality of it, that it keeps your attention and that you want to watch it through, just like a book that you don't want to set down. At any rate, got Netflix, started watching the Walking Dead. At first, I was put off by the zombie aspect because I thought it was a little bit, kid stuff, but after a while I realized that the zombies were kind of good in the sense that they represented they could represent a more realistic enemy or challenge in a collapse situation or a survival situation, especially urban survival situation, where you have people that are basically ruthless and they're coming at you and they want to kill you. So in that sense, I thought they were great stand-ins for that, and I've heard that before. Never really gotten into the whole zombie apocalypse thing. I know it's some people talk about a lot, and there's even, I think, some games and so forth around that topic. Maybe it's just as simple as that. Maybe that's all it is. But anyway, excuse me. When I first started watching Walking Dead, I almost stopped watching it because I thought it was really kind of hokey in that sense. But I continued watching it, and after a while it was kind of cool, killing zombies was kind of a way you could kind of blow off steam watching them kill these zombies. And whether you analyze that and figure out whether a person's psychotic or not from that, I'll leave that to you. At any rate, it seemed to be entertaining after a while, after I let my mind assent to that premise, if you will. So anyway, I've been watching it now. I watched seasons 1 and 2 on Netflix, enjoyed the heck out of it. I've been watching season 3 here now, and I'm getting a little disenchanted with it. I'm getting a little annoyed with it. And I kind of use Jericho as the gold standard, if you will, to compare these shows to. And Jericho, I didn't realize at the time, was very... I appreciated it at the time, but I never really thought, wow, this stands out. Because I had nothing to compare it to. But Jericho was extremely well done, both from a content standpoint. When I say content, I mean survival content. There was a lot of really good stuff that they dealt with. Good information to have in your brain when something like that happens. They obviously thought this through very well, and the storyline was good as well. And the reason that's important is because, I'm watching Living Dead right now, and I'm noticing how the storyline basically in spots is good, but in other places it's just nonsensical plot line that its only purpose is to string one zombie killing scene together with another one. It just kind of bridges it all together, and it's really not a storyline in and of itself. It's just kind of a means to the end being killing zombies. So I mean, if that's what you're after in a movie, by all means, it does give you that. It gives you a lot of the zombie killing, and I guess that can be, entertaining, because I've admitted that it can be entertaining, but to me, I'm not going to sit and watch a half an hour of it. And not that they're doing that either. Again, there's scenes where they kill zombies, and I can't believe I'm sitting here having a conversation about zombies. But I'm finding that this storyline is just really very poorly done. Their writers, I don't know if it's them or the producer, who's responsible. Obviously, the writers are the ones that write the dialogue. I don't know who's responsible for cutting dialogue or implementing it or stringing it all together, but it's just really getting tired, and I'm getting ready to stop watching it. So we'll see what happens. If it turns out next week that it's just as lame, I'm going to probably stop watching this show and devote my energies to some other thing, like reading one of my many survival books. I think this fiction stuff is good, though. It is good to let your mind kind of entertain these possibilities, and that's always good because, kind of prepares you. It's like training, wherein you're walking yourself through different scenarios, and this way, if you're presented with something like that, you're not going to be shocked. So you're going to be more equipped to deal with the stuff. So anyway, Walking Dead started out good. It's getting kind of lame. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you posted. One other thing I would recommend is a series. I also saw this on Netflix called Survivors, and it's a British series, and it's based off of a 1970s British series. It's supposed to be a revival of that. I have not watched the 1970s British series Survivors, but this one they just made within the last 5-10 years is really good. Very well done. The scenarios are very good. I'd encourage you to check that out on Netflix. So, Walking Dead, we'll see, but it's not looking good. Survivors, British series on Netflix, I think it's way more worth the time. So, anyway, love your comments on this, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.